solve application percent problems. So we're going to write and solve percent word problems. So the steps are already written there. We're going to identify the percentage, identify the whole, which is your total, identify the part, and then you can set it up as either a linear equation or a proportion, and then solve for the missing piece. So this first question here says an inspector found 70 defective bolts during an inspection. Okay. That's going to be important, 2.5% of the total number of bolts inspected. How many bolts were inspected? Okay, well, I found my percentage, 2.5%. So I'm good there. The whole is always connected to the of. So in this case, it actually tells you it's the total. So that's your whole or your total. And that means the 70 has to be the part. So now we can set this up. If I set it up as an equation, linear equation, I would write that decimal as, or I would write that percent as a decimal. So 2.5 divided by 100 is 0.025. I would multiply that by the whole number, which I don't know what it is. This is 2.5% of the total. So that's going to be my x. And that is 70. And that's how I would set that up. If you wanted to do a proportion, either method will work. 2.5% as a fraction is 2.5 over 100. The of is always your denominator, which I don't know what that is, so that's x. My numerator is going to be 70. So I'm going to solve this as a proportion first. 2.5 times x is 2.5x, and that's going to equal 7,000. Since I am multiplying by 2.5x, I need to divide by 2.5. So x is 2,800. Because this is a word problem, you want to make sure you understand what your answer is. 2,800 is the total number of bolts. Total number of bolts. Word problems get word answers. So I'll solve it as a linear equation also, just for fun. If you're multiplying by 0.025, then we have to divide. So this will show you the main difference between solving these as linear equations versus solving them as proportions. If you do 70 divided by 0.025, you get the same answer. So again, word problem, total number of bolts. Because we're looking for a number and not a percentage, both of these, there is no extra work. So that's how you do it. So let's practice another one. A woman earns $2,400 per month. She budgets $408 per month for food. What percent of her monthly income is spent on food? So I know I don't know what the percent is. So we'll do this both ways again. Linear, proportion. I don't know what the percent is, so that's going to be my x. So x over 100. The of tells me my total. So my total is going to be my income. And that is in red, not blue. Her monthly income is what she's earning. $2,400 is the total, which means that is what we are multiplying by. That's going to equal the 408. That's part of her income. So for the proportion, we cross multiply. 2400x equals 40,800. So 40,800 divided by 2400 gives us 17. It's a percent because we used a proportion here. Our answer is a percentage. So we are done there. So for the linear side of things, when we use decimals, we're not using this 100 part there. So it's a little different. We're going to divide by 2400 to eliminate that multiplication. And x is 0.17. So again, this is the key. This linear equation, if you choose to use this, you have to take your answer if you're looking for a percent and you need to convert it. You cannot just randomly put a percent sign. A percent is out of 100, so if we multiply this by 100, you would get 17%. So 2 ways to do percent word problems. You just have to choose which one makes most sense to you.